A very good afternoon and welcome to UBC Lunchtime News with me, Maureen Babidie, on this 15th of July 2025. Now in our first report this afternoon, health experts are urging expectant mothers to attend antenatal care early to combat three major diseases, that is HIV, syphilis and hepatitis B. Currently, over 95% of mothers attend antenatal visits, but experts emphasize that all should be tested for these infections. Of those who test positive for hepatitis B, 90% are accessing treatment and immunization. We have the details.
You can sit somewhere near.
Only 18% of newborns receive the timely birth dose vaccine to fight this disease. So we have not fully scaled up immunization or vaccination against hepatitis B. We are not yet there, and this is one of the key interventions that we must scale up for us to fight hepatitis B.
Ministry of Health has worked with Gavi, and Gavi has started funding in vaccines for hepatitis B. And the first batch of vaccines that is coming in for the birth dose now is coming in this month, and that will now help us to cascade the birth dose to the entire country and facilities. And by then we think we are not going to have any break. What is the birth dose? We assume that every newborn baby, it is a mandate that every newborn baby born, whether in the facility or without the facility, should be vaccinated within the first 24 hours with this vaccine.
We can prevent this through vaccination, and this has been a very great strategy for our country. We remember way back in 2002, there was introduction of this hepatitis B vaccine into the child immunization card, and all those children who were born after 2002 and beyond, we expect that most of them, up to over 90%, have been vaccinated against hepatitis B.
You can sit somewhere near here.
Now, away from that, leaders and supporters of the ruling National Resistance Movement have been encouraged to keep away from tribal and monetized politics. NRM National Vice Chairperson for Eastern Uganda, Captain Mike Mukula, warns political hopefuls against foreign funding support that could derail the party and the country's democratic progress. Mr. Mukula was launching campaigns for his re-election bid to the NRM Party Central Executive Committee.
These flyers indicate that Captain Mike Mukula is in the race for the NRM National Vice Chairperson for Eastern Uganda. His re-election bid comes with a message against monetization and tribalization of politics.
This new development, I want to call upon comrades to continue to pin individual merit. Merit should be meritocracy, is the foundation of any party because of ideological clarity.
When this is done, the party will be assured of experienced leaders.
Never been chairman LC1, never been chairman LC2, never been chairman LC3. You've never been a councillor in the municipality. You've never been a councillor in the city. You've never been held a leadership position in the party. You have not even attended cadreship training of the party. And you want to climb a tree from the top to parachute yourself to the top of the party? No.
He is, however, concerned of external funding, something he says could compromise Uganda's democracy.
Pan-Africanism restores the foundation of the African dignity for self-determination. And I will tell you without fear or favor I will not sit down and be ridiculed by Europeans. I will not sit down and be stood on by white men. Never again will we allow Africans to be subjugated.
Among others, Mukula currently faces Jacob Oboth, Mariam Naigaga, and Calvin Echodu for the position of NRM National Vice Chairperson for Eastern Uganda. Henry Okrut, UBC.
Thank you, Okrut, for that report. Now, relatedly, residents of Kiruhura district have been urged to maintain total peace as they walk to the polls in the NRM 2026 parliamentary primary elections. Ruth Rujoki Mushabe, the contender for the Kiruhura Woman MP in the NRM primaries, has appealed to her supporters to avoid any acts of violence and electoral malpractices that may lead to loss of lives and disunity among the people. We have the details.
With less than 78 hours to the March unspecified NRM party primaries for the elective position of the MP seat, contenders in the race eyeing the party flag in the 2026 general elections are combing villages and constituencies canvassing for votes. Like other regions that have already witnessed bloody electoral violence, Kiruhura district is not exceptional. Speaking at a public rally in Kiruhura district, March preferred Ruth Rujoki Musabe for the Kiruhura district woman MP seat in the NRM party primaries appealed to her supporters to avoid being provoked into acts of violence that may lead to loss of lives, destruction of property, and disunity among the people.
I appeal to colleagues everywhere that whatever causes this kind of anger and irrationality when we are supporting people is not necessary, because at the end of the day we come back to community, we are the same, we are brothers, we are sisters. So I really abhor such behavior, but I'm glad that Kiruhura does not behave like that, and we owe to the president, and I thank the people who have supported and maintained discipline.
Rujoki asked her supporters to be vigilant and protect the victory that is going to attract better service delivery to the district once she is voted as Kiruhura District Woman MP in the 2026 general parliamentary election.
Besides branding myself to be known by the people who are going to vote for me, they are showing me what needs to be done. So I know exactly where to start from when I go to Parliament. I know exactly what our people need, and the starting point can only be from the base.
At the moment, focus is now on winning the NRM party flag for the district woman MP contest on Thursday this week.
I am so ready. I have talked to people, I have shared my vision, they have welcomed me. I'm just waiting to be announced as the flag bearer on Thursday. I am asking every one of you, please go out, vote, stay there, count your vote, make sure it is exactly what has taken place. Do not leave before they announce. And please, please, please turn up in big numbers and vote for me.
In her closing remarks, Rujoki Mushabe appealed to the people to embrace the government-led parish development model program, which she said is the only vehicle that will economically empower the people and get them out of poverty.
The biggest problem for Kiruhura as a district is water. There's no water for the people, but they don't have schools. They do not have access to health services that are close by.
PDM is a presidential initiative geared at improving household income and creating employment to starters.
Thank you so much for that report. Now we'll take you to Lira, where campaigns for the National Resistance Movement parliamentary flag bearers have come to an end today with last-minute activities across several constituencies. Eddie Olwa has the report.
While some candidates have sailed through unopposed, others are battling it out in hotly contested races as the ruling party positions itself ahead of next year's general elections. In Lirat district, Agnes Linda Wuma, the incumbent woman MP, will carry the NRM flag unopposed, securing her place in the next phase of elections. But in Irute South, the political environment is charged with competition. A tight race is underway between senior presidential advisor Sam Ingola and former Tuke RDC George Abdullah, both vying for the flag to reclaim the seat currently held by UPC's Jonathan Odur. On his final campaign trail, Abdul was triumphantly welcomed in Gomi, where he rallied supporters with the promises to restore party strength in the constituency. He blamed his opponent Sam Ingola for shunning joint campaigns, accusing him of undermining party unity. Mingola, however, believes his contribution in the development of the constituency will hand him victory come Thursday.
All the roads I did until today, nobody has ever done anything. All the water I did until today, they have never repaired them. And I'm going to win with the blessing of the youth and the blessing of the people.
In Lira City, Health Minister Dr. Jane Ruth Achenga also goes unopposed for the woman MP flag, another smooth win for the party. However, the flag for Lira City East Division remains up for grabs. The race features Dennis Aliela Modi, a retired civil servant and NGO leader, facing off with Francis Okello Pio, a presidential advisor in charge of Lango Zone. Aliela, also a businessman, says his bid is about infrastructure development, economic empowerment, and uniting communities under effective leadership.
And I know the functionality of government. I am not theoretical about my work, but I'm practical about my work. So this blends well, or resonates well, with how Parliament should function.
We really need leaders who are approachable.
Meanwhile, locals continue to demand for better roads, vocational skills training, and stronger people-centered representation in Parliament. As the sun sets on the NRM primary campaigns, the spotlight now shifts to the voters, who must decide who best carries the flag forward with the strong personalities and high stakes. Eddie Ulwa, UBC News.
Abeka baratuzi awarungi nafe tujja
Bami kwangu ana inakuchenja ono.
Uncle, you can just use your phone.
Tuina momo.
Va ku mwana gbununya change.
Neyanziza nyo.
Nange kwendera.
Yes.
Zo ziri mmeka?
Jire satu chitundu.
Satu chitundu.
Yes.
Ngayiro. Sente ngazinzi gweddeko.
But uncle, you can get from your phone.
Let's keep on playing your bodies. What do you mean? Mweba rutegeka nze no bola bankoye kuva ku macha ndi mu shopping. Juma jangu yambe ku munno muti kule ebintu. Muri mutya?
Uncle, you're suffering again. Can you can put it on your phone and make money?
Bye-bye. Musuri domtuma. Munda zo kuagara. Naye. Thanks for bora. Bit, enkombo wasichari wao. Jajja mwongere ko. Oyagala nyo rombo rw'ekinyego.
Kandete kando.
Hey. Wetaga kutambula. Gwene bwotula.
Tubere munzikiza.
Senga natumo ino kugumiikiriza.
You daughters on your wallet. Bobby, again! What's the drama?
Drama? Colleagues, elections for special interest groups are calling. SIGs, elections, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time to vote for our leaders, June through August. From village to parish to district to nationals, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time, go vote your leaders. No!
F-O-M-B!
Elections are supposed to be peaceful. Easy vote, okay?
Youth, elderly, and persons with disabilities. It's time to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the special interest group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
I wanna live long. Give me the job. Give me protection. Give me the door. Health is strong. Give me the job. Give me protection. Give me the door. Playing, playing. I am growing, growing. I am healthy. I have the dosy of the jab, jab, or drop, drop. Jab, jab, or drop, drop.
Parents and caregivers, remember to immunize your children 9 times from birth to 18 months to protect them against vaccine-preventable diseases such as measles, rubella, polio, pneumonia, hepatitis B, tuberculosis, tetanus, meningitis, yellow fever, diarrhea, whooping cough, diphtheria, and malaria. All vaccines used for immunization are safe, effective, and free. This message is from the Ministry of Health with support from UNICEF, WHO, and partners.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Welcome back from the break, and you're still watching UBC Lunchtime News with me, Maureen Babidie. Now, still on elections, NRM members in Luwero have accused leaders over neglect and bribery through handouts. NRM chairperson Sam Buchanani publicly investigated their concerns, while Patricia Magara, the only female contender in Katikamu South, pledged support and called for calm.
The ongoing NRM primaries, unhappy NRM party members are concerned over neglect by party leaders. The members accuse some leaders for offering money and cheap handouts, such as snacks, as means of manipulation. However, they assert that such tactics will not succeed this time.
lisitiso agisomera wano ababbi bano tubamanyi abalema mu Luweero batwalibwa ng'akasasiro.
In response to the complaints, the NRM chairman of Luweero, Sam Buchanan, took a bold step to address the concerns. To demonstrate the legitimacy of the members' grievances, he made a phone call on loudspeaker in the presence of everyone, inquiring why certain individuals had been excluded from government programs. In his speech, Buchanan pledged to address the challenges facing the party, but also urged members to vote wisely in the upcoming primaries on Thursday. Patricia Magara, the only female contender for the NRM flag in Katikamu South, urged members to remain peaceful during the primaries. I'm Bantu Machawe Semambo for UBC News.
Thank you, Semambo. The Member of Parliament, Kashari North, Mbarara District, Bataringanya Bezel Rankwene, has described the NRM primary political elections campaigns as smooth. Bataringanya spoke at the last joint NRM political campaign rally at Rubindi Playground, where he said the campaigns were successfully managed. Take a look.
Have been smooth. However, what I noted, some of the candidates did not have what to tell the people. Instead, they traded lies. But you know, when you trade lies, eventually they catch up with you. But fortunately, they have been managed. So I want to thank the security. I want to thank the candidates in particular, although there were hiccups. We went through the campaign process without any physical confrontation.
Parliament ey'abakyala Bambara district kandi nigenda naka president Yoweri Museveni abokuba mbasize kubakorera ebintu bingi kandi nyewe ndi kansala Rubindi aha twemerere kye kishayi ekyokureberaho ninye nakiguredingire.
One of the principles of NRM is democracy, and democracy gives people the chance to speak to the people, and the people make a choice, and this we have done. However, there are things that they should do earlier, like for example, we had been disturbed by contributing for security, and some members were almost denied to campaign. Secondly, I want to ask the voters, they have now listened to us. They have listened to us, and the way we have campaigned, I'm very sure they have sieved out who is a leader, who is a learner, and who is going to take Kashari North forward.
We'll take you to Tororo, and with the competition heating up in Tororo County North, top contenders pulled massive crowds in their final rallies. Simon Nicholas Owino made a bold statement in Kamuli, Ojolowendo, Akadot sub-county, drawing large crowds and energizing supporters as he squared off with 5 other contenders for the NRM ticket. Among his rivals are Annette Nyakecho Amela, a former MP, Ochom Joshua Omela Balam, Jacinta Olweni, and retired Major General Major Elia Simon, each making their final case to the voters. The seat is currently held by FDC's Geoffrey Ekanya, who has represented the constituency for over 30 years. With just days to the primaries, all eyes are on the Tororo County North to see who will emerge as the NRM flag bearer. Now, in more news, cultural norms and inequalities have been cited as the biggest hindrances for women to participate in the decision-making processes and rights to property ownership in Karamoja sub-region. Worst of it, most of the women empowerment projects implemented in Karamoja sideline women. Take a look.
Karamoja is a patriarchal and male-dominated society where women are marginalized and put in powerless positions. These cultural norms and inequalities are the major hindrances in decision-making and property ownership in Karamoja sub-region. Leaders assert that most women empowerment programs are implemented without women's active participation.
See among our rural women is the issue of passive participation. Usually people just want to have numbers of women and say that the women have worked or women were part of this meeting, but actually in terms of being actively involved or meaningful participation is very low. And when I talk of passive participation, it means women just come and sit. They are just seated and listening, but we're not getting ideas from them on issues that are affecting them and how we should handle. We think on their behalf. Kills, the activeness of someone, and it makes them also passive because they will think it's a norm that women should always listen and not participate.
It is from this backdrop that Forum for Women in Democracy, in partnership with the Nakere Rural Women Activist and Hope for Karamoja Children Foundation, with funding from the Royal Danish Embassy in Uganda, are implementing the Women's Amplified Voices for Accountability WAVA project in the districts of Napak, Karenga, Kotido, Amdat, and Nakapiripirit.
Amplified Voice for Accountability, a project commonly called WAVA, the WAVA project. It's a project with funding from the Danish Embassy, the Royal Danish Embassy in Uganda, also with support from the Irish Embassy, the Netherlands Embassy, and the Swedish Embassy. It's a project meant to promote women's participation in decision-making in the Karamoja region.
If we're talking of economic empowerment, even benefiting from other programs, then we need to open up their minds in terms of market linkages and also exposure.
Napak district leaders urged Forward and partners to consider the full involvement of women in the project. At the meeting, government was urged to prioritize on climate change adaptation strategies in its planning budget.
Not go and poison the minds of the local communities. The period we are now in is the period of election. I don't want any NGO to disguise themselves in the district to go under the cover of service delivery to the community, yet they are going to promote opposition.
Thank you so much for that report. Now, school owners are being urged to prioritize firefighting equipment in their infrastructure plans as deadly fires continue to claim lives and destroy property in schools across Uganda. This call follows a surge in fire outbreaks that have left students dead and facilities in ruins. We have the details.
Let the students know how these guys are manufacturing from their factory.
Ramesh Halai, Managing Director of Oxplus Services Limited, says firefighting systems must be considered as essential as classrooms and dormitories. After hosting students from Emirates College School Nkowe, Halai explained how learners toured the company's production facilities and explored the use of industrial gases in hospitals, businesses and homes.
We educate them on types of fire and how to manage such fire emergencies. We've had incidences in the recent past where several schools and dormitories have burnt and unfortunately loss of lives and property. So you can imagine that you have such a massive infrastructure, but a small negligible act of no fire extinguisher or fire suppression systems leads to such fatal accidents and loss of properties.
He added that Oxplus is committed to supplying satisfied firefighting solutions from hoses and extinguishers to alarms and suppression systems to enhance school safety and reduce fire risks.
We also hosted the Emirates College at our factory where all the kids were given basic knowledge about the types of gases and their uses and how they can benefit. Plus, we also took them through a simple training on fire safety, on how to use fire extinguishers, how to handle the types of fires, and the different types of fire extinguishers that we offer here.
Management at Emirates College School praised the initiative, saying students gained vital knowledge on industrial safety and basic firefighting skills during the visit.
Learned how oxygen is made, how oxygen is separated from different components of air. We've seen how liquid nitrogen, how it's different from normal nitrogen, and how everything is separated from
how these gases are manufactured and how they are applied in real life.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being with us up until now. We'll take a short break and return with more news.
Abeka bana tuzi. Awarunji. Nafe tujja.
Oh. Bami kwan. Ana inakuchange ono.
Uncle, you can just use your phone.
Kina mambo.
Va kumwana kudununya change.
Nayanziza nnyo.
Nange kwete.
Yes sir.
Zo ziri mmeka?
Jire 3 kitundu.
3 kitundu.
Yes sir.
Nayo. Sente nga zinzigweddeko.
But uncle, you can't get from your phone.
Just keep on playing your bodies. What did you mean? Mweba rutegeka nze no bora bankoye kuva ku machandi mu shopping. Juma jangu yambe ku munno muti kule ebintu. Muri mutya?
Uncle, you're suffering again. Can you put it on your phone and make money?
Bye-bye. Mosuri domtuma. Unda zo kwagara. Naye. Thanks for baraba. Bit, enkombo wazikyali waawo. Jajja mwongereko. Oyagala nnyo olwombo lw'ekinyebwa.
Kandete kando.
Tewetaaga kutambula. Gwe ne bw'otuula.
Tubeere mu nzikiza.
Senga n'atuma olina okugumiikiriza.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
It's a FlexiPay cashback explosion. Shop and pay with your FlexiPay. Cashback instant. It's a FlexiPay cashback explosion.
It's a FlexiPay cashback explosion. Simply shop and pay with your FlexiPay at activating outlets and enjoy instant cashbacks. Terms and conditions apply. Stanbic Bank is regulated by the Bank of Uganda, and customer deposits are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund up to 10 million Uganda shillings.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort and pride with Royal Form Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels, and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Form Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukota Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor.
Welcome back from the break, and now in our business news, a section of beneficiaries of Myoga government program in markets and border industry have requested the government to increase on the funds it gives them because the demand increases as vendors get to learn about this opportunity. The chairperson of Owino Market, Chebandula Zone Sako, Mukungu Charles, said now they've been sensitized and have learned how to operate these SACCOs to benefit vendors and also be able to collect the money and pay it back. Take a look.
Majority of St. Barikudembe market vendors deny receiving parish development model funds. The vendors say the government program they have benefited in to improve their businesses are funds of Myoga, which they get from Microfinance Support Center. Government first gave these SACCOs a 30 million, but collection of this money was a challenge since most of the vendors thought it was a token from the president. The money was reduced to 20 million.
With them, first of all, I first saved 170 with them. So my business, I had my capital. It was about almost 1 million, but we as vendors, we have to be having much more capital than which one we have. So the little I had, I added that 500 in it, so the capital increased. Thereafter, it added on. This one which you've seen here, I have others here inside. I do go in different markets. All day I have their stocks.
The SACCO came here, I benefited personally because I borrowed 2 million. In 2 million I added in my business, and I made a side business to my wife, which is a retail shop. I'm requesting the President of Uganda to add on more money in Myoga because now the demand is high. People are demanding high. They have realized the importance of Myoga, like joining very many, but the resources are few.
St. Barikudembe has 9 Myoga SACCOs, and in each, members divide themselves into groups of 5 people.
Somebody has taken money with just security is the other 4. If she or him refuses to pay money back, the other one just cry. That one who has taken the money, we are not going to give us loans. But we don't have force to see that we can take the machine for this one who take what? Money. That force, we don't have it.
Some vendors borrow money to invest in their businesses within the market, while others have used it to pay school fees, and others invested in projects at home.
You give him all that money. He take it what? Home and use it home. You see the lady or the man is paying the money back, but the business doesn't. Is not. They do what? It's not developed.
Vendor who is interested to acquire a loan starts saving with a SACCO, and the requirement for a loan, in addition to being recommended by the 4 members, is having savings of 3%. Meanwhile, border riders in Winners Association Wokesa explain how they have benefited from government programs.
That money, we take it and our wives get the job from there where they stay. This time, we are not going for the money lender to get that money. because we have got the PDM money, and that PDM money, we take it to our wives, and our wives get the job. So,
Farida in Kampala.
Now, in more business news, card dealers in Uganda have commended Uganda Revenue Authority for surpassing its revenue collection target for the financial year 2024-25, posting a surplus of 262.43 billion Uganda shillings. However, they warned that new taxes on commercial vehicles and delays in issuing digital number plates could derail progress and hurt the industry.
Number plate money. Even to get the number plate, you have to like scratch someone's back.
Association spokesperson William Weripu warns the new tax will drive up transport costs, increase production expenses, and raise consumer prices.
It affects their profitability, but also us who sell cars. And then also the introduction of the import declaration fee, I think, was hurried. Importers were not sensitized. This already also adds to the burden which importers already have, because if you look at the shared values of motor vehicles is high. Especially you are insisting on using the fallback method for valuation of vehicles.
Senior Vice Chairman Muhammad Shazad says without urgent government intervention, many dealerships could be forced to shut down.
We are requesting the government as well to review on this import duty on this tractor head and on those trucks which gross weight is about 20,000 kilograms, so that we should come back again in the business.
The association has also petitioned the Ministry of Works and Transport over delays in issuing digital number plates under the Intelligent Transport Management System. These microchipped plates are designed to improve vehicle tracking and road safety. Since the ministry took over vehicle registration from URA in July 2023, now managed by joint stock company Global Security, dealers say slow processing has disrupted their operations.
But nowadays, like 18 days, 20 days, and we are a lot of problem we are facing from the customer. Even sometimes we say customer, okay, 1 week we shall give you the number plate. So now I sold like 3 cars. So now today I receiving a call from the customer. He's saying, okay, if you don't give car today, let's give us the money.
Muhammad Usama, director of Fuji Motors, described the delays as crippling for the sector.
As the chairman and all my members, he's going to take easy and make sure our people is going to get number in the one day. When he's going to get the payment, 714,000, he pay in the bank. When that was the supplier, he got the money.
Association chairperson Malik Azza warned of mounting operation costs, while Malik Asim of Ali Zayab Motors called for urgent action to clear the backlog.
Since this new system has been introduced, the new number plate system, from day first we are facing so many issues, so many challenges with the system. The number of from starting of paying taxes up to getting the number plates, it's a huge process. Before we used to get like 2 to 3 days, we used to get the number plates. But currently,
in response, Permanent Secretary Bagea Waiswa blamed procurement challenges for the delays, but assured dealers the situation will stabilize.
When we pay the taxes, after that, we don't know what process, what should we do, because our agents are also getting.
Thank you so much for that report. And now that brings us to the end of this afternoon's lunchtime bulletin. My name is Maureen Babidie. Please stay tuned to UBC TV for more updates and entertainment. And of course, our subsequent bulletins at 7 p.m. in Luganda on UBC Lero and 8 and 10 p.m. on UBC Tonight. Good afternoon.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, good products